All right, well, it is your turn now. That was our last core video lecture for mathematical modeling, Math 380. And it's up to you now to implement some of these models. So for your homework, you're going to be creating some simulations of simple processes like rolling dice, throwing darts, and then lastly, you're actually going to create a model for the S&P 500 and try to use a stochastic model to estimate the probability that the index finishes the year above 3,000. And every year that I assign this problem, the answer changes. So who knows what answers you'll come up with. But hopefully you can take our last example where we looked at our retirement portfolio and adapt it and use those sorts of techniques to answer this sort of question. Now, we have discussed over the last couple of months a whole variety of different math modeling topics. We looked at optimization models at the beginning of the semester. We looked at data-driven models and fitting curves to data in the middle section. We looked at discrete dynamical systems that were deterministic. And then in this last unit, we've looked at stochastic processes. And this has been a survey of a variety of different modeling topics, but the learning should certainly not stop here. We have barely scratched the surface of all the different types of models that are out there, as well as some of the interesting mathematical techniques that can be used to analyze them and describe them. And so, although this is the last required video for the semester, and it is all you need necessarily to complete the homework, I hope that you'll keep reading and learning about mathematical models, and that someday many of you will use this wherever you end up in your careers. I will occasionally post some additional videos as I find them, videos that may illustrate other examples of interesting models or other techniques that you might find helpful for your projects, and you're encouraged to check those out. But at this point, it's up to you now to start applying these techniques for both your last homework assignment and then your final projects. And if you have questions about these videos, you know where to find me. Feel free to send me an email or post on the course Blackboard page with all of your questions.